Hey everyone, welcome back to WC Coin World. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome coin content. Today, we're diving into the 1979 Washington quarter dollar. Is it rare? Is it valuable? Could you have one worth big money in your collection? Stick around as we break it all down. Let's get started. The 1979 Washington quarter is a significant piece in American numismatics, continuing the long-running Washington quarter series that began in 1932. This quarter was produced by the United States Mint and features the iconic image of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan, based on a bust of Washington originally sculpted by Jean-Antoine Houdon in the late 18th century. The reverse of the coin features an eagle with outstretched wings, clutching a bundle of arrows, with olive branches below, symbolizing both military readiness and peace. This design remained unchanged from 1932 until 1998, when the 50-state quarters program was introduced. In 1999, the 1979 Washington quarter was minted at three locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, each producing coins with distinct mint marks that can be found on the obverse of the coin, just behind Washington's ponytail. The Philadelphia Mint struck coins without a mint mark, while the Denver Mint used a D mint mark, and the San Francisco Mint produced quarters with an S mint mark. The San Francisco Mint primarily struck proof coins for collectors, while Philadelphia and Denver produced circulation strikes. The 1979 quarter was made of a copper-nickel clad composition, as the U.S. Mint had transitioned away from 90% silver coinage in 1965 due to rising silver prices and concerns over the depletion of silver reserves. The clad composition consists of an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to a pure copper core, giving the coin a total weight of 5.67 grams, a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, and a reeded edge with 119 reeds. By 1979, the Washington quarter had already been in circulation for nearly half a century, cementing its place as a staple of American coinage. However, this period in U.S. coinage history was marked by changes in minting technology and quality control, leading to some varieties and errors that collectors find interesting. Among the most notable varieties of the 1979 Washington quarter are minor doubling errors, die cracks, and filled mint marks, particularly affecting the Denver and San Francisco issues. One of the most well-known varieties of the 1979 quarter is the San Francisco minted proof coin with a Type 1 filled S and Type 2 clear S mint mark. The Type 1 variety features an S mint mark that appears blob-like or filled due to excessive die polishing or wear, while the Type 2 variety has a sharper, clearer S. The Type 2 is generally more desirable to collectors, as it represents a refinement in the minting process. The Type 1 proof quarters were struck earlier in the production cycle, while the Type 2 proofs were made later. The mintage figures for the 1979 Washington quarter are as follows. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 515,708,000 quarters. The Denver Mint struck around 489,789,780 quarters, and the San Francisco Mint produced 3,677,175 proof quarters. Due to the high production numbers, 1979 quarters are not considered rare in circulated condition. However, high-grade examples, especially those graded MS-66 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, can command a premium due to their relative scarcity in such pristine condition. In terms of errors and varieties, collectors have discovered some interesting anomalies within the 1979 Washington quarter series. One such error is the double die obverse, DDO, where elements of the design, such as the lettering or Washington's profile, appear slightly doubled due to a misalignment during the die creation process. Other notable errors include off-center strikes, which occur when the blank planchet is not properly aligned in the coin press, leading to a misaligned design. Additionally, some 1,979 quarters exhibit clipped planchet errors, where a portion of the coin appears to be missing due to an improperly cut planchet before striking. Another intriguing error found on some 1979 Washington quarters is the struck-through error, in which foreign material, such as grease or debris, becomes lodged in the die, causing missing or weak details in certain areas of the coin. These types of errors can make individual coins unique and more valuable to collectors who specialize in error coins. While the 1979 Washington quarter is not typically regarded as a key date or a particularly rare issue, its significance lies in its place within the broader Washington Quarter series. The Washington Quarter itself was originally introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The decision to feature Washington on the quarter was part of a broader movement to honor the nation's first president on coinage. Initially intended as a one-year commemorative issue, public approval led to its continuation as a permanent circulating coin. The design of the Washington Quarter remained largely unchanged from 1932 until 1998, apart from modifications to the mint marks and slight refinements in details. The most significant changes in the series came in 1965, when silver was removed from circulating quarters due to rising metal costs, and in 1999, when the reverse design was replaced with rotating designs as part of the 50-state quarters program. The 1979 quarter represents the final 2 decades of the original Washington Quarter design before these changes. The numismatic value of a 1979 Washington Quarter depends on several factors, including condition, mint mark, and the presence of any errors or varieties. Circulated examples typically hold only face value unless they display notable errors. However, uncirculated coins, particularly those in high mint state grades, MS65 and above, can fetch premiums. Proof examples from the San Francisco Mint, especially those with the Type 2S mint mark, are also sought after by collectors. Beyond numismatic interest, the 1979 Washington Quarter holds historical significance as a representation of American coinage in the late 20th century. The coin reflects the economic and technological shifts occurring at the time, as well as the ongoing evolution of the U.S. Mint's production techniques. Advances in die technology, quality control, and mass production techniques during the late 1970s influenced how these coins were struck and how they appear today. In conclusion, the 1979 Washington Quarter is an integral part of the Washington Quarter series, notable for its widespread production, clad composition, and the presence of certain collectible varieties. While not inherently rare, high-grade examples and error coins hold special value in the numismatic community. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 1979 Washington Quarter serves as an accessible and interesting piece of American coinage history. As always, when searching for valuable quarters, pay close attention to mint marks, condition, and potential errors, as these factors can significantly impact a coin's value. That wraps up our deep dive into the 1979 Washington Quarter. I hope you found this information helpful and maybe even learned something new about this fascinating piece of coin history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to WC Coin World for more in-depth coin videos just like this. Let me know in the comments if you have any 1,979 quarters in your collection, or if you've come across any interesting errors. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the